Hello, people. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Well, the camera's a bit high, isn't it? ASR, Nabil, anyone else that's currently tuned in, you are very welcome. Let's sort out my webcam real quick. It will save when it wants, not save when it wants. You know, it's the camera of independence. I'll call it that. Yeah, Nabil, shout out to you, bro. Um, let's get some lo-fi going, of course. What ASR? Talk to me. Talk to me. It's going very well on my side, thank you. Going very well over on this side. Ah, yes, I saw that. I did see that. I did see that. I don't know, man. I don't. What do you want me to say? You know? What do you want me to say, man? I know, right? I know, right? Let's just test it working as it should. Apparently, it is. Sound alerts should be active. So I hope they are. I got one more thing to do as well, actually. I got one more thing to do. There's a very nice mod. A very cool mod. Hopefully I can open it from Windows. Windows is cursed start menu. Bro, I had to click 3 times to be able to type. Jesus Christ. Right. I'm going to ensure we have a real weather in our runs. It's a route annotation mod, which does that as well. It annotates the routes. But it also puts the like real weather into the game, which I think is quite cool. There is it apparently can do weather from like any date, basically pre there you go, historic weather, in-game year. Yes. So because I believe all the runs are gonna be from when the route was set, right? I actually don't know when the route was set. If anyone knows, that would be great. Is it a 2019 thing? Got to support the local community. It's an initiative from our local community here in Hayes. I'll respect that, bro. Salute, man. Salute to you lot in Hayes. You lot are real, man. You lot are real for that. You lot are real for that, man. I got nothing, you know, I got nothing to say, man. Download, by the way, bro, took like 1 minute. 1.5 minutes, I think, or 1 minute. I just saw your message on Discord. Cool. So yeah, Birmingham to Crewe. I'm actually going to do something different today. If you don't want to see any particular runs, let me know. I don't know how many people are tuned in right now, but if you guys are here want to see something, let me know. I'm going to take a different approach today. So usually I'll go and do my journey mode, right? Today, I'm going to do some timetable runs. Imagine that. Imagine that. I'm going to do some timetable runs. I mean, it's unheard of. When I finally get the realistic weather mod. Or should I just go and do journey modes? Let's do journey mode. Because I got the weather now. I got the weather sorted out. So if it's raining in the game, that means that in that run, the date that's set in, it rained. If it's sunny, it was sunny. You get me? It's lit. Some announcements do not mention destination names. Station announcements at Stafford can be heard from up to 2 miles away. Sorry. That's funny. I also need to change this to full screen, I think. So it starts bugging out my my whatever. Oh no, windowed full screen. Contingency measure scenarios not direct the player to the newspaper stand on platform 12 at the end, preventing it being completed. Okay, thank you for letting me know. God bless you, bro. Because I'm staying up tonight to record all the scenarios. So thank you so much for letting me know. if you hear any word of it being fixed before tonight, before tomorrow, please let me know. ASAP. Unit exchange scenario for the first change end task after the part in Soho. The PBC task not clearing up. Okay, so hold on. Let me write this then. So avoid... Whoops, not Discords. Avoid... ASR, see, this is what I need you doing, bro. This is very helpful. Stuff like this is very, very helpful when you do this. You've saved me, like, a lot of time. Avoid contingency measures. And... unit exchange. So how many does that leave us with, then? How many scenarios does that leave us with? 3. So early start, Wolverhampton local, and back in action. So these were the broken ones. An hour and 25. Wait, contingency measures. Oh my god. So you're playing for over an hour. It won't be patched. You'll be playing for over an hour to then find out, yo, you can't finish the scenario. Oof, wow. That's rough. Wow, okay. I will go through the forum anyway before I start recording my scenarios and just see what people are saying. Maybe somebody's found like a way around it. I don't know. It really sucks that God mode is still MIA because I would have just used God mode to skip those things. I don't know what's going on with that. I was just talking to Nabil about that. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with that at the moment. But yeah, big up you, man. Thank you for the heads up. The preview didn't have arrival times on the timetable. I saw that. Like I said, 3 miles in time for arrival. Oh, I saw like, so you know when you're looking at all the services and it tells you how long each one is. I saw that was wrong. The numbers there were wrong, but I didn't see that. I only watched literally like a few minutes of the preview stream. That's all I could catch. Ah man, it's looking like a typical. It's looking like the usual. Then it's sad that I got to say that. It's looking like the usual. I'd love to say, another rare bugged release, you know, or another rare, you know, whatever. But it's at this point it's the usual, unfortunately. Anywho, let's go through the journey modes, learning the basics. I guess this is the training center thing. Would be nice if it took place on the route itself and we had a little nice intro and breakdown and whatever. But I mean, I don't mind either way. We'll get it over and done with. All aboard is like DTG, but with good graphics by the looks of things. I wouldn't know who to blame for these issues though. Until it's clearer, I don't know. Guess we'll find out. Welcome to Crewe carriage sidings. In this tutorial, we're going to have a look at the different variations that come with the Birmingham to Crewe route. Follow the objective marker. Okay, we still got that issue where the text moves very quickly. No problem. All right, so we are doing it on the route. Nice. That I'm happy with. Hello. 1 to 10 models. Oh, isn't that cheeky? Interesting. Okay. So we've got a class 350/1 on row 7. The original batch built between 2004 and 2005 by Siemens in Germany. The class 351 units are unique in that they can run on 25 kilovolt AC overhead wires through the pantograph and on 750 volt DC third roll through their shoes. This is because the units were surplus from a class 450 order. All class 350 units have a maximum speed of 110 miles per hour. I feel like I've got to read it at lightning speed. Thank you for the follow, new tests. Lepa 79. The shoe gear was used in 09 when they leased to Southern to operate services between Croydon and Milton Keynes. The units are depicted in the older London Midland livery. I just caught that. Thank you very much for the follow, mate. Welcome to the channel. Welcome to the stream. Hope you like what you see. Built between 2008 and 2009 to replace the older Class 321s from 1989. The Class 352s don't have third rail shoes and have a 3+2 seating layout to increase their passenger capacity. Bro, even no matter how quickly I read it sometimes. No matter how quickly, like I do actually want to learn a little bit, you know, like it would be kind of cool to be educated. Last but not least, 353 units were built in 2014 to provide more capacity. These are similar to the Class 52s with a 2+2 seating arrangement compared to 2+3 and wears an alternative LNWR livery with green stripes on the body side. So it seems like no matter how much text is in the box, the timing is still the same. I've heard some things about the tutorial being buggy. Let's see. Let's see. Now that we've been introduced to the trains, walk down road 1 to the rear unit and set it up. I'm going to be playing with a controller, but I might switch to keyboard and mouse as well if I feel like doing so. I'm glad you do, new test. I'm glad you do. I mean, I blame everything except the wrong build on the developers, or in this case. To be honest, ASR, I see the validity in that. I'm not gonna lie. I just want to be sure before I'd rather than make accusations. Let me know who's at fault first, and then work my way from there. Turn on the battery. As we just press it, or do we hold it? Just press it. Cool. So pretty familiar with this unit from West Coast Mainline, of course. I won't bother with safety systems for this. Not really much point. Not until we get onto the route itself properly. Great, now the train is ready to move. Please pull forward and couple to the unit in front of you. Cool. There will be a message box. Slow down DLC released shortly for 3. I'm surprised no one's made a mod for it though, man. I don't know, man. I'm really sad about God mode. I feel like mods are just falling off, man. There's some really good ones now, which is great, but I'm upset about no God mode. I really am. That is for me a necessity. Like, it's a necessity. There's no two ways about it. God mode is a necessity for this game. Unfortunately, just due to how many bugs and issues you come across that don't allow you to, continue a run or a scenario or anything of the sort. Which sucks. Shouldn't be the case, really. Alright. That should be done. Now the 2 units are coupled. Follow the instructions for shutting down this cab and opening the interconnecting doors between the 2 units. Sure. Shouldn't be difficult, though. Shouldn't be difficult. Turn off the headlights. PBC to max brake. Reverser to off. Master key out. When it gets opening the doors. Nicely done. We open this one. And then I'm assuming we open this one. And then this one. And then these. And then this. Lovely jubbly. Cool. And we're going to be driving it from this end. I guess we could take some time to kind of like have a look at what's going on here. So I've never actually experienced these units. But sort of the vents being there is quite typical of our electric units here. Very similar to a 377 actually. The southern ones with the socket there as well. Quite typical table. Very nice but loud blue. Oh, I wonder how accurate that is. Nice detail on the lights. I am playing at 4K. Obviously, you're not watching it in 4K, but I am playing in 4K. I wish there was a bit more clarity to the map there, but that's all good. Is LNR like the off-brand LNWR, or is LNR actually a thing? Wonder how quickly it would take for the mods to come through. Toilets, nope, still out of order. No problem. Yeah, just like stuff like this, man. I know it's like it's small and not necessarily important, but I don't know, man. I'm a sucker for detail. We don't talk about the Simrail official wiki incident of 2010. What happened? What happened there, ASR? I've got no clue, boss. I didn't see you report about that one. Unless I missed it. I tried the live weather and annotations mod yesterday. That works great. I don't want the annotations new test. I feel like if I'm making a cab ride video, yeah, it's got its place there. But I feel like if I'm playing just as a driver and nothing else, well, no, actually, you know what? No, tell a lie. I think if I will record like a run, just like a regular timetable run, I'll annotate it. Is it automatic? Or do you have to sort of set something up yourself? But otherwise, I will try and have sort of an immersive, experience with the real weather and no text on my screen. We can now depart for Crewe station, arriving at platform 12. Stop in the station and follow the instructions for how to uncouple the two units. Great. Move it into the power position. There we go. I'll leave the markers on for now. The objective marker, stop marker, I assume. I'm not going to keep battling with it. It is what it is. It is what it is. Sorry, let's not go forward, coasting, stop, end. I mean, hey, maybe it's that with some extra steps, ASR. Let's wait until the end, unless you've obviously already seen it. Haven't shared my report in your Discord. Fair enough. Els, what are you telling me, bro? Good to see you. How you doing? TLDR, wiki work in progress pages for Etskenia, Voj Lublinek, Pabianachi, and Voj DLC2 accidentally made public. All of them related to Voj DLC2. Interesting. So how much detail did we get? Like, all the information we could possibly need? Like, all of it just leaked? The dev has added POIs on almost all the routes. You can add additional ones if you know the route well. But I guess we'd have to wait for this one new test, right? To be updated. Oh, I can see an 86. Ah, this is where that screenshot was taken. There's that screenshot where you've got the 86. Is it the 86s? I think it's the 86s. Hope I'm not wrong. Yeah, bro. Literally, literally, this is the first run. It's a tutorial for the route.
We are now approaching. Please mind the gap when leaving the train and step onto the platform before removing heavy luggage and pushchairs.
See it, say it sorted. No, you've robbed me. You've robbed me of my see it, say it sorted experience. That's criminal. That's criminal, AAS. Yeah. So it said next. Oh, it said approaching some. Basically, I forgot what she said at the beginning of that announcement, but I felt like there was meant to be the station name there. So is that the bug in action then? Sad to see it so soon. Sad to see it so soon. And you can do weather only and disable. Yeah, so that's what I've got going on. I've got the weather only. I've got the weather only. So now I'm in a possession of a 300 megabyte folder called SimRoll. Really, ASR, you're being that guy to your beloved game. If the devs find out, you're in trouble, big boy. Nah, Els, like... That's grounds, bro. That's grounds to consider a refund for real. Absolutely, mate. This is the 86, right? It is indeed the 86. Is that another 86? No, that's 87. Because it got 86, got an 87. I don't know the exact name of the cars. Do forgive me. But we do have the appropriate cars here as well. And that's it. I guess we'll see what's at Crewe once we get there. But we have the... is this a signal box? Shame that it's like completely boarded up. Unless that's how it is in reality. It's like disused, but I doubt it. One job, bro. From what I'm hearing, there's quite a few bugs to contend with, unfortunately. That's just one of them. Talking of see it, say it sorted. Wow. I shouldn't be surprised, really. They usually throw in some special units for these types of runs, a little introduction and whatnot. Read my second to last message. They have now fixed it, but that was because I notified them of the leak. Right, so are your intentions good or bad, ASR? So you've informed them. Absolutely incredible. Only once you took advantage and are now basically holding them hostage. So you can just say, listen, you guys, I've got this information. No worries, you've taken it out of the public eye. I can put it right back there. Give me the Voj second DLC for free now. I went on a class 395 the other time. Followed the instructions to shut down the cabin to couple the 2 units. I went on a I went a javelin for the first time, and I was disappointed. I'm not gonna lie. I was not by how quickly I got from A to B. Not by how quickly I got to where I needed to be, but more so because it didn't feel fast. Like we were going, I think it was 135. I opened Waze and I saw how fast we were going. It said 135, but I only checked it because I was like, this feels slow. Like, when are we gonna get up to speed? And I thought, let me just check. Let me just check, just in case. And I see we're going at 135, and at no point did it feel any faster. I'm disappointed. I was hoping it would feel fast. On the other way, we got a 377. No, sorry, 375. We got a 375. And that felt much quicker. And that only tops out at like 90. Anyway, I'm glad to have experienced it regardless. Why didn't they mention closing that door? Simple as that. Simple as that. Click of a button, we're all uncoupled. Ah, I can actually like leave the train through the door and don't get stuck between and I don't get stuck between the chair and the door. That's all for this tutorial. Please continue to the second tutorial to learn about the safety systems on the Class 350. Well, I mean, realistically, what safety systems? Well, AWS and TPWS and vigilance. I don't think there's much there to worry about, to be honest with you. In my defense, it was public domain. It was, but you knew that it was a mistake and that it shouldn't have been in the public domain. Not the first time something like this has happened. I don't know if you answered this or sip some coffee if I have. I don't know if you answered this, so sip some coffee if I have. Did you want to be a train driver growing up? If I did, it was never like a super focus of mine. I believe the mod overrides the in-game weather, so I'm not so worried about dynamic weather being on there. Not that I can recall. I knew I liked trains in general, but I can't say I can remember little me wanting to be a driver. I just liked trains. Even then, the leak wasn't really big. Just now, some now images and weather signal box is computer or relay. Oh, new images and weather signal boxes, computer relay and difficulty. Fair enough, but still, it's a principle. I see you've played OMSI 2, tried it twice now, but the archaic technology has me mad. New Tesla Leper, if you're still willing to give it a go, on my Discord server, we've got a channel called Bus Games. If you go to that channel, go to that channel and check the pinned messages, you'll see I've got a tutorial for how to install the 4GB patch, which is paramount if you want to play the game. And you will also find in the pinned messages all the settings that you need to, well, you set those settings to give you a base state of game, and then you can sort of tweak from there. But it should transform your experience from, oh my god, what on earth is this, to, maybe this ain't so bad after all. So you're more than welcome to type in !Discord in the chat, and you'll be given a link, and you can go right ahead. Again, you're not obliged, of course, but if you are willing to give it another go, that is like my You have to do that to play the game. You have to. Day. What have we got all here? Need to turn GSMR on. Please tell me GSMR works here. Power reduction. Is that for like driving in the snow? Oh, nice. We're back with this screen. So lighting, interior lighting on, please. Air conditioning. Can't do anything about that. No problem. Driver ID. We're 1 kilo 40. Is that the journey number? Okay, I'll see 155556. Enter driver ID. 1 2 3 4. Enter. We are good to go, I think. Hopefully we're not leaving too late.
Welcome aboard this London North Western Railway service to Wolverhampton. We'll be calling at Smethwick.
How long is this route, Nabil? 53 miles, I believe. Correct me if I'm wrong. I think 53 miles.
Dudley Port, Tipton.
Let us go to the HUD and remove the stop marker. That likes to turn itself on. And the objective marker. No one really complains about the objective marker, but that also will just come and turn itself on. Hello, Transport Legend, mate. How you doing? I regret buying this route. It's the same old with TSW, constant crashes and memory issues, and the console version of this route has an older version instead of release version. Transport Legend, so why do you buy it? It's like whenever we talk about the game before anybody buys it, I will always come here and say, yo, it's the same thing. There's going to be bugs. It's likely that there's going to be release build issues. Like if something happens at least 70-80% of the time, surely at some point you save yourself the disappointment, the frustration. And they come to expect it, no? Gonna stop buying TSW add-ons at full price or wait for a big sale. I'll buy Tadame Line and Liberac Star Parker and the Class 9 till launch date though. We're not buying German routes anymore. Completely up to you, man. Completely up to you. I think the wisest thing to do is get stuff on sale, or at the very least wait for people to put their reviews out, wait to see people's gameplay, streams, videos, etc, etc. I mean, you've got the ambassador streams and videos like the day before release, like all the tools you need to sort of make a decision that you won't regret are all there, to be honest. The DLC 2 wiki page is still up. It has a paint image saying temp XD, some text on general information, which sends you to the amazings, right? Well, I guess they've done everything they've needed to, and anything that didn't need to be done, they've just sort of left alone. Why are they using the same AI voice and the same phraseology? I don't know much about 11 Labs, I think it's called, the AI software they use for announcements. I don't know how many different voices they have there, or you know what limitations devs are faced with. So it could be that, maybe. I don't know. I don't know if there's like a variety of voices that just aren't getting used. Maybe it's a case of this voice being the closest to the real thing. Because it's not a million miles away, if I'm going to be honest. It's not a million miles away. Those HUDs come on after doing training. Yes, every single time, new test. Every single time. No matter what you want, right? No matter how many times you'll turn them off, they will turn themselves back on. I don't mind them being on in the tutorial or in the intro. That's okay. I understand that, right? But if the setting before the scenario or introduction was off, then revert to off. If it was on, then remain on. I don't think it's an incredibly difficult thing. I can also see there's a bug with the G-force thing, like the motion bar is tweaking out between the orange and blue, whereby the trains neither accelerating or deaccelerating. And I know that was a bug. That's been a bug before as well. So it's a shame to see that we continue the pattern of old bugs making their way to new content. Good to see you as well, Soren. It's been a while, mate. How you been? Hope you've been looking after yourself. Yeah, I know, Els. I agree. Metro Rivals will fix it. I saw like the video of that, but it was muted. So I mean I was reading the subtitles, but I didn't catch everything. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. We'll see. I'll be honest. So far, the colors are really nice. It looks sharp. Like just the graphics in general look quite sharp. The colors are pretty neutral. I've seen that there's a lot of detail on and around the track. That's always good to see. But we knew that was coming from the screenshots anyway, so can't say I'm surprised, but it's good to see it. Or it's good to experience it, I guess I'll say.
Speak to our team or text the British Transport Police on 61016.
350 in British Rail. Oh, I see like a mural here. Hello, Jake. I've been good, mate. How have you been? Long time. Long time. There's a fair amount of detail so far. The station feels the most station I felt in this game in a while. Understand that however it makes sense to you, but
This is for the 0747.
maybe it's the colours, I don't know.
Western Railway service to Wolverhampton, calling at Smethwick Galton Bridge.
I'll be honest, I've been really bad. School's giving me daily anxiety attacks. Be the thing I tried twice in the last week. I mean, you're more than welcome to reach out, mate. It's you know, speaking out. As much as it feels easier to not speak out. My DMs are open, bro. Last time he felt that was in Barking in the overground line of the chicken shop. That was more just a general environment, though. This one is like the station itself, you know? Like the station really feels like a station. The audio cutout was bad. Just like the rumble of the passing train, fine, that was good. But then it just, I feel like I'm playing OMSI and I've got like my number of sounds sort of all the way down. Tell me it's been such a long time since I've come across the streams. Yeah, I mean, I think I stopped playing TSW for a while, Jake. I don't remember if you were only here on the TSW streams or you were here for the other streams as well. But if you were just here for the TSW streams, I did stop playing that for a while, so maybe that was it. The Suffragette line is incredible. Man, that is going to be a timeless route, I'll be very honest. I really feel like 6 years from now, that route will still be holding its own. That's the thing, you know, when a route's done really, really well, you can be proud of it forever. Mild Mainline, other than the AI stuff, Mild Mainline is another one, and that's before it's even received its extension. I'm a little bit eager on the brakes. I'll bear that in mind. We're even on a downhill gradient. Got very light rain coming in. I believe the weather mod overrides wherever's in the game, because I did a scenario. Well, I didn't do it, but I spawned in it to check something. I think to get a screenshot or something. I don't remember what the reason was. and I had it on. I had just downloaded it, and I had just had it open in the background. I kind of forgot about it, and I set, this was in custom weather though. This was custom weather, so it must have been just a regular timetable run. I set the weather myself to be sunny. Oh no, I was going to record a passenger experience video. It was the IET one on Riviera. I kept setting my weather and it kept changing, and I was like, what is going on? Like, is the dynamic weather bugged, or what's going on here? It would just keep changing and changing and changing, and then I remembered I had the mod open. Alright, the rain seems to have gone just like that. In 6 years, Flora AI will be able to create that route. Bro, listen, in 6 years, we'll be playing AI generated games, which is going to be insane. It's going to be insane. If there ever was an AI company with the focus of creating games that pops up, I'm investing in that ASAP.
Welcome aboard this London North Western Railway service to Wolverhampton. We'll be calling at Stanwell and Dudley
Clanker route, that's funny.
Coasters and Wolverhampton.
Flipping Clanker. Been here for a good couple of different streams, mainly TSW.
Familiarise yourself with the safety.
MFS? You mean MSFS? I don't think I ever streamed that. I played it a couple times in my personal time, but I don't think I ever streamed it. But yeah, fair enough, man. If you've been, you know, chilling, lurking, I'm always happy to have lurkers around, man. The backbone of viewership in my streams, honestly. There it is. It's come back now. Don't think TSC is any better. TCG posted an article saying TSC 2020 coming soon. Impact da 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 da. Isn't that meant to be? Isn't there a stream ASR this week for TSC? I've uninstalled that game. I'm not gonna lie. I kind of gave up on it. Oh no, Bill. Everything pisses you off, brother. I'm sorry about this. There's gonna be a stream, right? The week after I uninstalled the game, I waited and waited and waited and waited, and it just seemed like it's abandoned. Not going anywhere. Am I really going to go from not breaking soon enough to not breaking enough? Wait, no. From breaking too soon. But no, we're good. So I'm assuming the live stream's going to be some sort of reveal, right? And with it, maybe a release date finally. I'm going to buy it. I'm going to buy the new routes. I'm really impressed by the. I mean, I guess we'll see it in action first, right? It's one thing to promise it, and it's another thing to actually deliver it. But if they stand on their promise of delivering the entire, like Medway lines, I'm all over that. I'm all over that. And it's on TSW at 20. At 20, are you talking about like the time? Like 2000 hours? Back up your mods and third-party DLCs. Why ASR? I did read that, but I didn't think too much of it. Why? I've deleted everything, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I've deleted everything because I thought to myself, even when I reinstall it, because I'm sure I will with the new stuff, I want a clean slate. I'm not gonna miss. I'm not gonna lie. Everything that I've lost, I'm not gonna miss. The thing with TSC and the roots on it, for me personally, they're a one-trick pony. I'm not gonna lie. With no timetable mode, and you know, you just do your A to B at the same time. You see the same trains, unless obviously you go to the workshop and spice things up a little bit. But for the most part, it's the same experience every single time, and it's not really for me, man. Making a panto and blender right now. Good luck, Dummy. 20 in your time. Yeah, as in you mean 2000 hours, as in 8 PM, right? Approaching the platform with 45 miles per hour. I mean, with these brakes in the bill, won't be a problem, mate. Might have been the vids, but I know I've watched a lot of your stuff, but I had a lot of different things happen, and I've not really seen your vids on streams. I've been back on TSW since TSW 6 came out. Well, Jake, whether it's a view, mate, whether it's a view in a regular video, a live stream, I appreciate you, you know, supporting, no matter how you've done so. Oh, they said to back up your mods and non-Steam DLCs. Oh, damn. No. No. Let's go. Let's go raw. Let's find out what's gonna happen. That's the thing. I'm not really fussed about my content. I've got everything I have is on Steam at the moment. I don't have any off Steam DLC, so let's go. You're good, Els. I didn't even see your comment until you said that second one. Sometimes it's good to be quiet, you know. Sometimes it's good to just be quiet. I have a feeling that DTG will delete mods and DLCs by accident again. Well, at least this time they've given a heads up, right? They've basically alluded to the fact that it's possible. I mean, I can at least respect that, to be fair.
We are now approaching Dudley Port.
Yeah, Nabil, I know. As someone who goes through games the way you do, not seeing you play TSC for months is very telling, bro. Very, very telling. Quick recap on what exactly, Tommy, sorry. We've muddled together and mixed and matched a whole variety of topics. Oh, this is a little platform, isn't it? So far, I'll be honest, I can't explain it, but this route feels like a route. I guess that's immersion, right? But with just the detail, something's happened with the graphics. I don't know what it is. I haven't just, there's no jet wash enhancement, this and that. All I've got is the stuff for the signals. Haven't really got anything else. Something with the colors, something with the something looks really, really nice. Textures just look great. But yeah, all the clutter is there, all the line side stuff is there. It just really feels like it feels real, I guess, which is probably the biggest compliment I can give a route. I like the weathering here. I wish it had a bit more of a 3D effect. I'll keep it real. It doesn't look very 2D, fake. Like, and like the rivets as well. Looks very like 2010-ish, but I'm okay with that. I like the bugs. Nice detail. In terms of detail, I like it, man. I'll be honest. It's like line side stuff. No way have they brought these back. No way have they brought these back, bro. Don't know what to say about that. Fella just disappeared. I mean, it's nice, man. I like it. I like the effect. Look, see, look, just little details like this. I like it. I like it. Obviously, custom PIS boards. I like it, man. This is how I'll gas it up and I'll, you know, I'll compliment it however much I will, but realistically, I believe this should be the standard. I believe this should be the standard.
Please familiarize yourself with the safety notices displayed throughout the train.
Oh, nice one, new test. So you're good then. You're good.
If you see something that doesn't look right, speak to staff or text the British Transport Police on 61016.
Yeah, I think you put it quite well there, Nabil. I think you put it quite well. All right, Jake, no worries, mate. I'm good for another 2 hours and 20 minutes, so you're welcome back whenever. They brought these Uber Eats robots back for me. Like, yeah. It's funny that we literally you mentioned it like last week, I think. There you go, bro, man. They done you a solid. It's just for you. Just for you, man. The brakes just feel super OP, man. I knew this was a complaint that people had with the original one.
This is Tipton.
This is in the rain as well. Well, somewhat in the rain.
Western Railway service to Wolverhampton. The next
Even Adnan back then was delivering. Trust me, bro.
whilst at the station,
Trust me. Shout out to them days.
something that doesn't look right.
Shout out to those days, man.
Or
I
text
believe I had
the
already
British
unlocked the doors.
Transport
Tipton. Is the font? Font looks a bit odd. I'll have a hard time believing this is how it is in reality. If it is, then fair enough, but... Isn't this meant to move as well? But the text doesn't fit, right? So it's meant to, like, move. Seems to just be there. Pretty sure that's not meant to be like that. That's a default UE4 font. I thought it looked familiar. It's the same on other games. That's why I'm iffy about it. Yeah, it is a default font. It's not like the IRL. I struggle to believe that I struggle to believe that. If someone can back you up, then fair enough. I'll do my research on it. But I highly doubt that. What do you mean, have you ever been to Tipton, bro? I mean, you can confirm. Imagine you live in a town called Tipton. Hello, T6. Is this more stable on PC and no issues like it seems to be getting on consoles? T6, hang around, mate. Have a look for yourself. This is my this is my first proper timetable run. So, you know, I'll let you judge it for yourself. This is on PC. Steam, to be precise. I've got all the layers. I'm running a few mods, but none that really affect what you see other than weather. You just looked it up. If truly it's like the IRL and you're not trolling me, Els, then fair enough. There's nothing really for me to say.
We are now approaching.
It's just
Please mind the gap.
I'm just a bit suspicious about it because, like ASR said, this is a font I've seen on other games developed on Unreal Engine. So
Something that doesn't look right. Speak to our team or text the British Transport Police on 61016.
okay, well I can see from a picture that it doesn't look like that, does it? Oh, actually, this is a break test of how OP the brakes actually are. Okay, we saw do-over on a little bit. You're taking the piss, Els, right?
This is Cosme. Welcome
What do you mean you gotta trust him? Does that look like what we just saw?
Wolverhampton. The
Does that look
next
like what we just saw?
Wolverhampton. Whilst at
No,
the
it's
station,
Els. You're one strike away from being timed out.
speak to
You
our
pushed it
team
last
or
time,
text
and I allowed
the
it.
British Transport Police on
And this is what you're doing now. You've just about gained my trust back, and you've thrown it in the bin. You're not just throwing it in the bin. You're throwing it right into the bonfire. No, Bill, I'm not trusting you. Yeah, Domby. Salute. Thank you very much. Nabil. Let justice prevail.
Welcome aboard this London North Western Railway service to Wolverhampton. We'll be calling at Wolverhampton only.
You're close to be timing out yourself if you're not careful.
Please familiarise yourself with the safety.
Yeah, realistically, I'm considering a double here. I'm considering 20 minutes. I've literally just hydrated on me. I'm considering 20 minutes for Els. I mean, he deserves it. He's on a yellow card. He's on a yellow. He's on a yellow as it is, as he's dangerously close to another. Nabil, you'd be frustrated on our trains here, bro. They're not this constant. They're not this constant. I don't know. I've never been on this particular service, but I've been on trains where, you know, you'll hear them and you'll hear them, but not at every single station. Not at every single station. Branding mods should come out soon. Of course, didn't take long at all for them to come out for the new Peninsula Corridor route. I like this light rain. Dynamic weather could never, you know. I'm not gonna lie. I've never in my entire life since TSW brought out dynamic weather, never have I seen constant like spitting rain. Never. Shout out to mods, man. This is what I mean. Mods. Man, if God mode doesn't come out soon, I think I'm gonna lose it. It will be a big L. Although modders were able to make the previous version of God mode compatible with the core route, so I guess there's a way to circumvent it not being made available how it once was. But still, man. No worries, Nabil. Got you, bro. Oh boy. God damn it. I pressed triangle instead of circle and stood up, and I believe with this train this train's bugged, right? So I don't know if we're moving again. I don't know if we're gonna move again if this train is still buggy. I guess this is a test. I can't tell because of the lighting. I can't tell if TPWS. Okay, the brake demand light is on. Okay, cool. So we'll give it a minute. I'm on max brake. I've cleared what needs to be cleared. We'll give that a minute for the brake demand to go off, and then fingers crossed the brakes actually release. I was gonna say, I noticed that there was a block in the distance, so I'm wondering if how far away the scenery is modeled, and it looks like yeah, pretty far to be fair. Is this block that caught my eye? Looks like a no. I was gonna say uni accommodation, but it's way too short for that. Way too tall for that, sorry. Okay, I think we're good. Should be good. Okay, brakes have released. Have they released enough? Yes, we're good. Thank you, Lord. That would have really stank. No, I think stunk. You say stunk, innit? Stunk up the place. Yeah. Stank up the place. I don't know. If we couldn't get moving again. Dommy, it did get me, mate, but only because I accidentally pressed stand up instead of clear. 4 announcements in between stations. Is it actually? I thought it was just one per station. Even that's too much. If we delete the announcement, this is literally TSW4. Why not TSW3 or 2? What separates it from those games? Why do you want me to go to emergency ASR? That would have probably cooked us, mate. Thank you for the definition, Nabil, just in case anyone wasn't aware. Good stuff, mate. Seen a good number of 170s. Okay. Bro, I thought we were going to cross over just then. Because there was a 15 board for if you cross over to the right side as well. And I just saw a 15 coming up on the HUD and I was like, wait, hold on a second. We've literally just missed a train. I can feel this environment. I can actually feel this environment. They've done a pretty good job, to be fair, of reflecting the environment. 1.5 kilometers is still pretty good in my book. ASR. I mean, yeah, ASR. Yes. Yes. Whoops. But that's something that could have just been an update to TSW2 after the Unreal Engine update. Birmingham Block Party got canned. For the better. Honestly, for the better, man. I don't know if there are trams that come here. But if not, that would have been a nice touch. We have them available in the game. They would have been a nice addition, just to see as obviously AI. No one would have come out of there alive. I didn't know Birmingham block parties had that sort of reputation. I thought it was only the London ones. But I mean, to be honest, Brum isn't too different to London in many aspects. What is 100% true? You drive the Class 350 normally and you might be not surprised, I think, in West Coast Main Line South. Well, I mean, it's part of the West Coast Main Line. It's a train that we've experienced in another part of the West Coast Main Line. So I think that's to be expected, more or less. Layers in the journey mode when would be nice. Would be nice. The chatter actually sounds British. I didn't know they catered the passenger chatter to the environment. I could be completely wrong. And maybe it's just one, like, dot wave, wav, however you want to pronounce it, file. Aircon don't work? Is that for the mod? What was that for? Runtime error. Is in-game year apply to CSW? What is the date? 10th of May 2019. Yeah, looks about right. Same can be said of ATS route and gloss of flying. Again, very understandable. The rails in front of the cab are not properly connected. The rails in front of the cab. How far are you looking? Because I see it. There's a little break. Where is it? Here. There's a little break right here. You got a keen eye to spot that on a stream. Now, I do like to think of my streams as, you know, quite a good quality. However, even like me who's actually looking at it directly, it took me a minute. Yeah, that's it's a small thing, but it perhaps shows a bit of lack of attention, lack of care. Maybe things are a bit rushed. Perhaps.
West Midlands Railway service to Birmingham New Street will be calling at Hosley,
Red signal.
Dudley Court,
Doors closed.
and Dudley,
Hate to see it.
Galton.
And it's gone green as I've opened the doors. That's good.
Please familiarise yourself with the safety notices displayed throughout the train.
Interesting seats. Quite loud, actually.
If you see something that doesn't look right, speak to staff or text the British Transport Police on 61016. We'll sort it.
See it, say it, sorted. I want to do the announcement at my station. Before I leave, I'm gonna have my voice at a station. It has to happen. Has to happen. What I should say is that I have a lot of work to do with the kids, and I have a lot of people who are just a little stressed about it, and I don't know what to say about it, but I don't know what to do to help with that. What are you talking about, bro? I just already got OCD. It reminded me, ASR, of Subway Sim. Subway Sim 2. Els, you're in a yellow card, bro. You need to be careful. No silly challenges, bro. Also, I was considering timing you out twice because you redeemed the self timeout, and realistically, I should. You did redeem a self timeout. That is the real phone number, ASR, yeah. And I think it's a good thing that it's in the game because it sort of gets it into your head. And you'll never know, man. Whether you're from the UK or not, you find yourself in the UK, something occurs, you've got the number in your head. Why? Because of TSW. I think that's pretty cool. I think that's pretty cool if you ask me. Why is the phone number not 110? I don't know, boss. Else, if you misfire a gun and you kill someone, bro, you can't tell the judge, oh, sorry, it's by accident. You know? If I found myself in the UK in the first place. I mean, ASR, you know, perhaps. Perhaps. 10 minutes is a bit crazy. What would you recommend, Els? What would you put in the suggestions box? Should I put my gloves on for TSW and play in esports mode? At least half. At least half. 10 minutes is at least half of 10 minutes. Did you know? It's very rare for me to get a high-low tone or a low-high tone without any like sound. It's annoying.
We are now approaching coast.
Half of 10.
Mind the gap when leaving the train.
10
Onto the platform.
10 fits within the range of at least half 10. By at least half 10, you mean the minimum you want it to be is 5 minutes. So it's from 5 minutes and beyond. That's at least half 10. It should be in the bill. It should be, boss man.
Welcome aboard this West Midlands Railway service to
I'll make an adjustment to that now. Also, I've neglected TikTok completely.
whilst at the station. If you see something that doesn't look right, speak to our team or text the British Transport Police on 61016.
Oh, it's once a stream. It's once a stream. I'm so sorry, my TikTok people. Give me 1 second. I've forgotten to open TikTok chat. Give me 1 sec. Honestly, if it's once per stream per user, but there's no cooldown on it, I don't think. I don't think it's a problem. You got at Nabil, not me, ASR. TikTok. I'm gonna work my way up. How much is it? I think like 30 quid. Has to get announcements. They're part of the game. Didn't love the route. Happy for you, mate. It doesn't look good so far, minus the little issues here and there. 30 quid for a route is criminal. Completely subjective. I thought I would keep West Coast Mainland South on the free pack last year. Why not? Why wouldn't you? Any video you've paid for already. Hello, Saeed. Rico, I drive the 345s. That's kind of lit. It's not LNR, it's LNWR. Saeed, it's a brand, a licensing issue, I believe. Els, you could just like chat on YouTube while you're timed out. Unless you've got something against YouTube. Or TikTok, actually. He's a TikTok fellow. First Pendolino I've seen, I believe. What are you saying, Bill? You think it's Matt that's doing the voiceover? So the weather on this run is what, 9th of May it was, I believe. 9th of May. Oh, 10th of May. It is called TSW route annotations. It doesn't even have anything to do with weather in the name.
From the game of 567 in our community is will there be multiplayer?
There absolutely will be multiplayer.
Oh, we're coming in hot. We're coming in super hot.
Things have been going too well, haven't they?
So it has to also be hot on the brakes. A little bit too hot. Of course, new test. Wait, have we? No, we haven't actually. Surprisingly, we haven't. But it also hasn't been like a great number of viewers, I don't think so.
Welcome aboard this West Midlands Railway service to Birmingham New Street. The next
Nabil.
stop will be Dudley Court. Whilst at the station, if you see something that
So you start here, overlay. So you ignore this.
British Transport Police on 61016.
Yeah, you just click weather at the top. And then you can choose manual weather, live weather, historic weather. What year you want it. And the speed at which the weather moves. And then you just press apply to CSW or get TSW weather. I don't know which one. Anyway, I just did apply TSW. Or you can do live weather, which is the weather, well, obviously right now. Although I'm seeing here, hold on. Timestamp local. Hold on. I'm assuming live weather is the live weather, the weather that's going on right now. But it's timestamped 10th of May. It's timestamped according to the in-game date and time. So if I do... Ah, so no, this is live weather. Timestamp da-da-da-da. When you do historic weather, it timestamps it to the date and time, and then it changes accordingly. Great. Okay, cool. Cool. So it's date and time. I'm happy with that. Hello, Jackson. How you doing, mate? Good to see you. Yes, Nabil, yeah. Obviously, make sure you set the API stuff.
Welcome aboard this West Midlands Railway service to Birmingham.
Imagine being born and finding out you live in Tipton. I mean, hey, who am I to judge? Maybe Tipton is a great place to live. I'm sure it's definitely at least cheaper than London. You know, maybe the quality of life is also better.
Please
Honestly, just being outside of London over this weekend, it's not until you get out of London you realize how choking or how choky living in London is. It's not nice, man. It's horrible. Actually horrible. TSW6 again, yes, Jackson, as you can see, good sir. Milton Keynes is great vibes. Hello, Ricky. Nice green screen. I mean, it's pretty basic, mate, but thank you, I guess. Already got the API because of third rails. Okay, great then. So yeah, you're good. Ah, talking of third rails, I completely forgot. I need to sort that out for the next CSW stream. I don't know when that will be. I don't know. Am I streaming it tomorrow? Maybe. I don't know. What brought me back? The new DLC that released today, Jackson. Good thing to say because I'm visiting London next year. See, when you say that, Nibbo, I don't know if you're trolling or not. No idea if you're trolling or not, mate. Maybe you are, maybe you're not. God knows, you know. So is this like the mild me like? Okay, I see passengers disappear and appear. Are they getting on the train and then disappearing, or are they just disappearing? Otherwise, it seems like we've got a mild May line situation here. But I feel like this is not meant to be happening. This is not meant to be happening. It's in the plans. I respect that. Isn't it still not even working on consoles? I believe it initially released with the wrong build, Jackson. So it's there. Well, it was there even in the beginning, but just the wrong version. I believe it's been sorted now, though. But I'm not 100%. Sneezes really come through, innit? Thank you for the likes on TikTok as well. You guys are killing it. I don't know if visiting London is brave as much as it is. I don't want to say dumb, but or stupid. If you're gonna come here, you know what you're doing. You can keep yourself safe. Absolutely. Otherwise, if you're gonna just come here for vibes and you know you'll come here and then see how things go, I don't think that's necessarily the best course of action. Welcome back, Tommy. Only visiting for that chicken shop. It fell off, man. I'll be honest. I'll keep it real. It fell off. I'm pretty sure I've mentioned it. I stopped going there towards the end. Partly because I couldn't really afford to buy chicken at that time. But also because they didn't do it the same no more, man. The chicken I would get, yeah. My mouth is watering as I'm thinking about it. It would be drenched in sauce, bro. Like, it would just be like I'd have the chicken wings in the container. I'm actually salivating. I'd have the chicken wings there, and like there's so much they've sauced it up so much, like it's like I'm dipping it as well as I'm eating it, and it's just it's grand. It was incredible. And then there was one time I went there, and it wasn't dry, but it wasn't saucy no more. And then from then, it was never the same. I tried 2-3 more times, but it was never the same, man. Even one time, I even had to ask them, like, boss, come on, man. Like, you know, a bit of extra sauce, you know. And even then, it's like draining blood from a stone. I don't know if they were dealing with budget cuts or what, man, but they let me down, man. Let me down big time. I had KFC this weekend, actually. It was flipping good, man. Huh. KFC's good, but then KFC's always been good. For me, KFC's never fallen off. Always been good from when I was a kid. Burger King is a banger, but the prices are not. I mean, what's on top? Honestly, bro, in my opinion, price aside, either Wingstop or Slim Chicken. When you get spicy wings from Slim Chicken, you're getting spicy wings, bro. You want hot, you're getting hot. I learned that the hard way. I got hot wings, and I got a pot of hot sauce. The hot sauce is actually hot. It's not just got a bit of a twang to it. No. They said, "Oh, what you want spices? Say less. I got you." They had me, fam. Oh, they had me for real. Wingstop is top tier, bro. No doubt. No doubt. I haven't got it in a while. Was close to getting it. Not yesterday. Sunday, I think. Close to getting it on Sunday. I held off. It's pricey, bro. When you're ordering it, it's pricey. I mean, it's pricey as it is when you go to the shop and get it. But yeah, can't knock them down, man. That mango habanero. Whew. Garlic parmesan. Whew. Yeah, levels, man. The voodoo fries as well. Aye. They haven't missed yet. I've gotten food from there a good few times, and I've gone through the danger of ordering more times than not. They haven't let me down. What's none, Nabil? What does that even mean? What's none? The hot wings from KFC are bangers. I'm hungry, Els, bro. I won't lie to you, G. I'm not gonna lie. If not for for a terrible day trading today, I would have gone for it, man. I would have gone for it. I won't even lie. I would have straight up gone for it. But I'll leave it. There's food at home. I won't even lie. There's literally food at home. Gold not on it. Gold, I had today with gold. I profited. How much did I profit with gold? That would be. Pending order. Okay, I just had a pending order executed for gold. Or is that a late notification? No, it's a late notification. Never mind. I'm out of gold. I made some small wins to start off the day. Literally, I was being like brave. Slapped in like a chunk of money, and then I'm looking at it. I pull out. So I was getting like a few quid, and like £10, £11, £12 here and there. And then I lost £40. I lost £40. Then I lost £5. Then I lost another £43, and then the killer £253. So all in all on gold today, I've lost maybe £350, £400 on gold today. So a bad day for gold. Bad day. I mean, that's gold. That's gold. That's gold. Never thought Adlan's turn on would be food. Then you don't know me, bro. You don't know me. Simple as that. I trade enough chart analysis, so you could just go in and out. I'm letting the chart analysis be done for me, Els. My in and outs were, yes, from looking at the charts, I'm just trying to guess what was going to happen next, which I was successful doing. And then, ironically, when I actually started going for chart analysis, that was when it all went downhill. But Bitcoin's peaked today. Bitcoin peaked. What else it was a good day for today? Something else. The US 30, I think, peaked as well today. Basically, everything left gold. Everything left gold and went to Bitcoin. There was two others. There was 2 others. I've lost them. Bitcoin is one of them. But yeah. Basically, as long as I don't reach my stop losses on what I've got open now, the market will balance itself out. But yeah, I'm really it's gonna sound weird, but I'm actually really happy that I've lost today. I closed yesterday 500 in profit. I can just whip it up right now. No homo. 500 in profit. Today, down 200. I needed to lose. I need to lose because all I've been doing is winning since I started. All I've been doing is winning. So the L could have easily like made me lose my mind. So I'm glad that I've got it. I'm composed. I'm letting the market play out. I'm good.
Welcome aboard.
We move. That's it in the bill, bro. That's it.
Service to Birmingham New Street. We'll be calling at Birmingham New Street only.
That's literally it. You win some, you lose some. No way are you gonna win every single thing. There's a big win coming, though. There's a big win coming. What annoys me, actually, I'm not even mention it. I'm gonna try and avoid anything hindsight. Or if I had done this, if I had done that, no matter how close the if was, I'm not gonna do that to myself. It's torture, man.
See it, say it, sorted.
Torture. Nice rusted bridge. Nice rusty bridge. Rusty spinner. I don't know what drill lyric was buried in my head. I saw the you reminded me of Lupin. Hey, if you haven't watched Lupin, I think it's quite a good series on Netflix. It's spelled Lupin. It's dubbed from French, but I really enjoyed it. Insane, like in what way? Can I just say actually I love you guys? You love to be pedantic, ASR. You love a little bit of, I don't know, pedantancy. I don't know what the word would be. Oh yeah, you can speak French, right, Nabil? I don't even know. So you had the proper experience then. Insanely good. Yeah, you done it properly, man. I'm always iffy when it comes to dub overs, man. Sometimes it takes away the, like it becomes not what the producer or the producer intended, and it kind of takes away from it a little bit, but I felt like they still did a good job. No, I say that it's the language of the colonizers. If you want to conform, it's up to you, man. You know, I won't judge. You know, just calling a spade, you know. Why can't I just have the instrument lights on? What if I don't want the instrument lights? What if I don't want a desk light on? It's not a choice. Mad watching people simulate my job. A short boy. Are you an enjoyer of TSW as well, or you just watch it? Because I'm curious as to what the experience would be actually doing your job virtually.
Before removing heavy luggage and pushchairs. Whilst at the station, if you see something that doesn't
Also, you're a great person to point out like flaws or, you know, the positives, the negatives. Are you French to me? No, you don't give me French vibes. You don't give me French vibes, I must say. What if I start streaming on YouTube only but at 4K? Would you guys transition over? I had to go into SW5 on my TOC/line breaking points don't work like they do IRL. Interesting. Can I ask what route, or would you rather not share that, short boy? YouTube ain't it, Els. Can you tell me why, boss? It's raining inside. That's a shame.
This is Birmingham Wild
Pretty sure we've long entered the tunnel.
Four Oaks. Service to Birmingham New Street. The next stop will
No, no,
be
Bill, allow it, man.
Marston Station. If you see something that
Don't put me through that, boss.
speak to the 0855 West Midlands Railway Service.
Yo, easy. You're noisy. Noisy, bro. It's too noisy.
West Midlands Railway Service to Birmingham
Be like your boy.
calling at Birmingham New Street only.
Be like your boy. Silent.
Platform 7 for
It's good to see Birmingham New Street so busy, man. Who would have thought this like a year ago? That somehow first party content only, Birmingham New Street would have started popping off. Rather not share personal details. Absolutely fine, bro. Absolutely fine. Hence why I added the if it's cool with you, I think I said. When you started driving this year, love it. I'm happy for you, man. It's always, listen, when you do a job you love, it's not really it's not work, you know? You're getting paid to enjoy yourself, to have a blast. Not many things in this life better than that. So was it 10th of May or 9th of May or something? I want to see if the weather will actually change. I mean, it could just be cloudy again. That's very likely. It's the same date. Are we doing like the same service or what? It's 10th of May again. That's why the weather's the same. Lighting. On, por favor. Reduced? How can I change it to reduced? The lo-fi music. Nabil, well, I mean, it was requested, bro. ASR and I believe some others said that they prefer it, so I'm not gonna lie, boss. I can't hear it. I too like the raw experience. Respect for taking AWS and oh, short boy. Listen, I try to drive. Look, I'm obviously not gonna drive as you do in reality, right? But I do try to drive as realistically as I can, which includes safety systems, all on, GSMR on, and I'm not gonna be braking at the perfect points, so that I put the brake into 36% kilometer out, and then it just cruises without me needing to touch it again. That would be great if I could do that. I'll be honest, it would be very great if I could do that. But yeah, my acceleration might be all over the place. Braking will certainly be all over the place. With this game, I'm very much a jack of all trades, master of none. Put me in any train, I'll be, I'll get you from A to B as is necessary. Just won't be perfect. The poll with 3 votes. I mean, Nabil, how many votes were there in total? I do what we can with we do what we can with the hand we're dealt, bro. If only 3 votes were voted, 3 people voted, and that's what they voted for. Game's a game, man. Have I tried going for driving myself? Well, short boy, I'm employed by London Underground, so the opportunity is there. By God's grace. However, I mean, look, I would like to, but it would have to fit very specific parameters, right? It has to be part-time, which is, I mean, train driving jobs are not often seen as it is, let alone part-time. And I also think it's something that if I was to do, it would be for a short time. Like, I wouldn't retire as a train driver. It'd be good to experience, and I would love to do that. But yeah, I mean, I'm happy I get as close as I can. Like, a couple of weeks ago, I was in the cab of the new Piccadilly line trains that are being rolled out. They pulled up to my station. Well, a train pulled up to my station, and I had the driver of it just, sat, had a chat, showed me around the train. I got to flick the whistle thing. So I mean, just getting as close as I can, is a great privilege. And if that's all it came to, I'll be more than content. But I would still, like I said, as long as it fits my conditions, I would definitely go for it. Nabil, I did, and I've ignored it. You know what? Let me ask why, because that was what I wanted to do before I forgot about it. So I'll ask you now, why? Why skate? What's happened? Because this isn't the you that I know. So I am slightly concerned. Oh, it's free. Okay. I'll be honest with you, mate. Every day there are hundreds of free games. So why this one? The hype as in, like, it's what's popular at the moment. I think the hype's dying, man. I saw a lot of content on my social media, but it seems that it's starting to die out now. So even if you mean hype in that sense, I think it's falling off a little bit. We're way past the curve. Now, fun for those who like skating, maybe, or who have played previous iterations of the game. Don't know if it would be fun for me, though. The PlayStation, that's what I'm saying. So if you've got a history with it, then I hear it. But as someone who's never been into that, has never played a skate game before, or anything like that, I don't think I'd find it super fun.
We are now approaching Smethwick Wolf Street. Please mind the gap when leaving the train.
Talk to me, inform me. What, Forget just genres. What like wild games that I would never imagine you playing have you played?
Or text the British Transport Police on 61016.
Because I definitely wouldn't have taken you for a skate guy, for example.
This is Essex Brook Street. Welcome aboard this West Midland Railway service to Wolverhampton.
God, so difficult just to get it into minimum break.
Essex Golden Bridge. Whilst
The Last of Us was a banger though.
you see something
The Last of Us was a banger. I think
to our team or text
I would expect most people, regardless of what genre they're focused on right now, I would expect most people to have played The Last of Us. I've watched like a full playthrough, I think. As close as I can get to playing it without having owned a PS4 or 5. Soon come PS5 though. GTA 6, once, you know, whenever that comes. That should be a good experience. I mean, gone are the days of like super sick exclusives anyway. So the only benefit really will just be GTA 6. And even that will only last for a short time.
If you see something that doesn't look right, speak to staff or text the British Transport Police on 61016. We'll sort it. See it, say it, sorted.
We are now approaching Smethwick Golden Bridge. Please mind the gap when leaving the train and step onto the platform before removing heavy luggage and pushchairs. Whilst at the station, if you see something that doesn't look right, speak to our team or text the British Transport Police on 61016. This is
Ghost of Tsushima.
Golden
That's a good game though, isn't it?
Welcome aboard
I guess, yeah, I wouldn't take you for somebody who's played that, but I understand it to be a good game, so I won't, I'm not super shocked or offended by that one. God of War, another good game on console. Would I take you specifically as a God of War player though? Would I have guessed that? I would have said probably maybe. NBA, that's a surprise. NBA, I think, would have been a hard no for me. Although, it's got a good like career, you know. It's got the career that FIFA should have always had. But I don't think it's changed much recently. Like it had like a super jump, and then it kind of just stagnated a little bit. But yeah, that one's a surprise. That one's a surprise.
service to Wolverhampton will be calling at Stanwell and Dudley Court, Tipton.
I was gonna be a Final Fantasy player. I bought Final Fantasy for Morocco, and it was Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles instead. But it was a broken, like the disc was broken. It loaded once, and then it didn't load again. Oh no, tell a lie. I think I bought TMNT, and then it was really Final Fantasy. It was one of them, and it loaded up once, and I saw like, yeah, no, it was meant to be TMNT, but it ended up being Final Fantasy because it loaded up once, and there was like a video played of like these like anime girls like in a rock band. I don't know what Final Fantasy that was, but it played it once, and then it didn't do it ever again. Getting games from Morocco was a trip. You pay, it's like you pay 50, it was like 50p. You pay 50p for a game, and whether it works or not, who knows? How long it's gonna work for, if it does work, who knows? Is it the game that you actually that is displayed on the cover? Who knows? Good times, man. Most of the time, I bought GTA San Andreas like 4 times, 5 times, because it would just break. It would just stop working. But I mean, 50p. It would almost be rude not to.
This is Sandwell and Dudley. Welcome aboard this West Midlands Railway service.
I never had to damage my system in the bill. My PS2 lasted until like maybe 10 years ago.
If you see something that doesn't look
Probably should have lasted longer,
or text the British Transport Police
but I think it survived.
16.
It was a shame as well because I was playing through the Getaway. I don't remember whether it was the first one or Black Monday, but I was midway through a Getaway playthrough, and then khalas, it just stopped working.
10:53 West
And I opened it up, got rubbing alcohol. I bought like a liter of rubbing alcohol. Got my little cotton bud, cleaned out the little laser, cleared it from the dust. I did everything I saw on YouTube, but alas, none of it was enough, unfortunately. A Cousins one did what? Because of those games. But you know, Moroccan Cousins are always on some BS, bro. I don't trust it. They done something. Ah, toothpaste. Toothpaste was for the discs. I remember that one. Toothpaste was for the discs. Apparently, it was to help like with the scratches. Don't know if it was a myth or not, but I saw it everywhere. I just found the stolen jewelry from the Louvre. It's been stolen by famous one thief. They call themselves the British Museum. The British Museum are thieves of a lot of things. I went there for the first time like some years ago, maybe 10 years ago. Wow. 9 or 10 years ago, and I didn't know how bad it was until I went there, bro. There was nothing British there. The name is so diabolical. It's like you could not write it, bro. The fact that it's called the British Museum and I saw nothing British there is crazy. The audacity is audacity, and insane stuff. Insane. Should be called What the British Stole Museum. That would make a lot more sense. What the British Stole Museum. Like if the scene from Wakanda ever took place where the guy came and collected whatever it was that he collected, I don't remember. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, it is what it is, you know. Take back what's yours. The non-British museum, that too. That would be accurate.
Please mind the gap when leaving the train and step onto the platform before removing
The colonizer museum. See, that one would be a bit too loud. It would be too obvious.
Speak to our team or text the British Transport Police on 61016.
Okay, keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Why stop there? Why not keep going until the next stop?
West Midlands Railway service to Wolverhampton. The next stop will be Tipton. Whilst at the station, if you see something that doesn't look right, speak to our team or text the British Transport Police on 61016.
The floating tree eradicator. I've literally got that in the game. I downloaded it. I went back on the website. It looks at everything I had missed in the last. I think it's been 6 days since I last played. Got most of the mods, but yeah, you can't do that to us ASR, man. Don't call anything else the best TSW mod if it's not God mode, bro. Who is it that said that lied to me last week or the week before and said it was gonna come the following week? Such confidence as well. Yeah, I don't like what they've done with it, Nabil. I don't like what they've done with it, man. You know my stance. If something's not broken, don't fix it. Leave it. I don't. Oh, there was something I pointed out to my wife recently. I don't remember what it was. There was something that hadn't changed. That is something online. There was a way of doing something that hasn't changed in like 20 years. And I said to her, look, this is fine. It's not broken. There's no need to do anything to it. There's no need to update it. There's no need to fix it. It works fine. It's always worked fine. It's great. It's been left alone, and that's why it's working so well. I just don't get the necessary. It's not even necessary, but businesses feel that it's necessary to do these refreshes and updates. That, bro, I don't understand. I can't relate ASR. I don't know enough about MS DOS. I don't know if that falls into my example or not. Cue the ASR's generic reaction. What? Are you stupid? How do you not know what MS DOS is? Are you an idiot? Who doesn't know what MS DOS is? Oh my god! What an idiot! Did I beat you to it? Have I beaten you to it, ASR? Is that more or less what you were coming with? Who's sniffing? It sounds like the train's sniffing.
Wolverhampton. Calling at Wolverhampton only. Will passengers intended...
You know what's crazy? I've never, ever, ever seen a roundabout that looks anything like this in the UK. Never. There's like one roundabout asset that they use in this game. Like, bro, roundabouts are literally just like, it's paint on the floor, bro. I've seen that used in every country. Nabil, oh, you almost got me there. I thought you were ASR, man. I'm pretty sure we've had this conversation on stream before. And you guys told me, yeah, it's just like text-based operating system, right? Nabil, I wasn't even going to point that out, but yeah, I did notice that as well. It's just like a weird concrete asset with an abyss inside it. Same asset in German, it's not like that. So I don't know where they've got it from, man. I don't know where they've got it. They can put really nice effort with like the bus stop paint on the ground, you know, junctions, and then they go and do that. I don't really understand. I don't really understand, man. Maybe no one's created it and put it on the UE store yet. It's a Kaju asset. Are you serious? Or is that a joke? Kuju, I didn't even realize that you spelled it wrong. I just know it started with a K, it ended with a Jew. You're not, because I know there have been a few things in the game over the years that were from those days. So it's absolutely believable that that's one of them. No matter what year that was introduced, yeah, it doesn't make sense. It's not justified. It's not justified. I've done it again. Sometimes the brakes are super OP, sometimes they're not, because earlier the gradient didn't seem to matter. Same with the parking lots with the railings around them. See if there's any here. That noise is really annoying me. It sounds like sniffing. I mean, I can't talk as somebody who's got severe nose issues, but flipping hell, man. See what I mean? Look, proper like UK traffic lights to a degree, with the button and everything. Road marking. Look at this. Road markings on. Even the road markings are weathered, bro. Everything's on. Look at the bus stop. Like everything's there. And bro, the roundabouts. What? I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. No, but they're broken, dude. That's the issue, bro. That's broke. That's broken. That needs fixing. That's not an example of that. Absolutely not.
Wolverhampton will be calling at Wolverhampton only. Please familiarize yourself with the safety notices displayed throughout the train.
Brrr.
If you see something that doesn't look right, speak to staff or text the British Transport
The markings are weathered, bro.
16.
See what I'm saying?
Sort
It don't make sense. Like, that's great, right? But like all of those things are all paint. The bus stop is paint on the ground. The double yellow line is paint. The zigzags are paint. Bro, our roundabouts in the UKG are a white circle. It's a white circle. 3 or 4 roads come together with a white circle in the ground. That is the roundabout, bro. It's a white circle in the ground. Painted in. I kid you not. I mean, I don't know. I don't know, man. You gotta add Joe as well, include everyone. I don't know if that would be the way forward, Nabil, I'm afraid. I'm always open to ideas, and I thank you very much for sharing that with me. Don't think that would work though, boss. Maximum effort roundabout in the UK. I don't know if I can call that maximum effort. It's paint, bro. It's paint. And I know it's got nothing to do with the actual train driving, right? However, it is part of the scenery, and you do see it from the cab on some routes. Namely, one that comes to my head straight away is, I think, if I'm not mistaken, London to Brighton. And like I said, if you're going to go the extra effort of doing all those other ones, if you've gone to that level of detail anyway, you might as well have done that too, you know? You know. Oh, you're talking about the real roundabout, so I thought you were talking about the one in the game. Yeah, that's all you need, bro. Paint on the roads, a sign just before, and you're good to go. You're good to go. Probably the most basic road marking we have in the UK. Just a blob of paint. Maybe that's how it came along. Maybe that's how it started. Somebody spilled paint by accident in the middle of a crossroad,
We are now approaching Wolverhampton. Please mind the gap when leaving the train.
and then people started driving around it to avoid it.
Before removing
Someone saw it and was like, you know what? This is it. Give way to the right. That's it. That's the only rule.
something that doesn't look right. Speak to our team or text the British Transport Police on 61016.
Put up a construction sign and leave it there for 8 years. You know what? I hear people like say that happens in London. Don't know about the rest of the UK. I've never seen that. I'm not gonna lie. What I have seen is like fake construction works, which is what usually happens towards April. before councils get their finances, their money, they will try and spend it all, basically, to say, hey, we've spent it, we need more. We need what we got last time and more. So all of a sudden, come April, you see a bunch of roadworks now across London, and there's nothing happening. You see the before, you see the after. If it's somewhere that you know, you see that nothing's changed. I've seen a handful of those in my time. Every day you go past there, there's nothing going on. There's not even like vehicles there, like maintenance vehicles. There's actually nothing going on. Sometimes for extra flair, they'll add traffic lights as well, just to increase the traffic. Bro, look. Look. They've done arrows. They've done an arrow. They did the lines for the zebra crossing. You couldn't do a circle? You couldn't do a thick circle? Hello, Ben. How you doing? Welcome to the stream, mate. The French at least take pride. What are the French roundabouts saying? It happens in Germany, and you've been a witness to it, Nabil. No wonder the city councils go broke. Not here, bro. They play strategically. They play very strategically, boss. Okay, so this is the 353. No, sorry. Whoa, relax. So this is of the 353. Then this one is a 351. This one is a 352. And then the 353. Excuse me. These are... dare I say boring? It's a boring journey mode. It's a very boring journey mode. What's PRM? Is that a mod? What's PRM, bro? PRM light. What's PRM? It's gotta be a mod. Right? PRM. No idea. My driving instructor told you about it and how they do it on purpose. Why are some services an hour long? Which services did you see in the build that were an hour long, bro? In the main journey mode? Maybe you saw a scenario. Oh, 6 hours long. I think that's just the time. It's wrong. This one's 52 minutes though. Ah, so the full run is like an hour. Nabil, do you remember where you saw it? So I can go back to it. I was looking here, around here, when you mentioned it. $350 runs. On the journey mode. Well, like these ones, for example, are wrong. These are obviously, like either start. These are going to be start times. Obviously, it's not going to be 5 hours long. You know it. You're being petty. You're being petty. Right, anywho, I guess we'll just crack on. Every roundabout in France has like its own little monument in the middle. They even made a word monument inside a roundabout. Okay, I didn't know that at all. I had no idea. The French are proud of their roundabouts, clearly. Let me guess, 10th of May? This route needs some... What's the word when you have like metal, like rough metal, and then you... What's the word? There's something that you do to like smooth it. But it needs a bit of that. It just needs a bit of refinement. Yeah, and I know we have a lot of cool roundabouts in Morocco, Nabil, yeah. Fountain sometimes. Hello, Ben. See, Xbox being have problems. Xbox has problems with this route. Yeah, there was an issue earlier with like the wrong build released, Ben. I don't know how much of those issues are still occurring. Same in Spain as well. Oh, Arc de Triomphe. Yeah. I guess that's quite a good example. Forgot about GSMR. Wow. Oh, my doors are still not closed.
Welcome aboard.
Why, Nabil? JSC driver, hello mate, how you doing?
We'll be calling at Hosby, Tipton, Dudley Port, Sandwell and Dudley, Smethwick, Galton Bridge, Smethwick, Broad Street, Birmingham New Street, Duston, Aston, Whitton, Perry Bar, Hampstead, Tame Parkway, Bescott Stadium, and Walsall. Please familiarize
Yes, JSD, it is. Really, Nabil? Sounds like a personal problem, bro.
If you see something that doesn't look right, speak to staff or text the British Transport Police on 61016.
Going to get it, but wait till end of October. Yeah, hopefully, Ben. Whether it comes by the end of October or not, who knows, but yeah, I think it would definitely make sense to just wait until you're confident you'll get a working product for your money. Thank you, JSC. Appreciate you, mate. Yeah, Nabil. I can't. I don't know if I can back that one, boss. Runs approximately 42,986 roundabouts. Well, I doubt every single one of those 42,986 roundabouts ASR has some sort of special detail about it. Thank you, JC, for sharing, mate. Appreciate you. That's big. Play Sonic Cross World Racing now. Spain is top 2 in number of roundabouts. I've never seen in my life. Paint on asphalt. Yeah, I mean, if you know, you lot do things differently there, then that's you know, that's fine. That's cool. Happy for you. Happy for Spain. That's good for that's really good stuff for Spain. Shout out to Spain. Popping off with the very classy, very demure roundabouts. Spain is top two. UK is top 2 number of roundabouts. Spain is top 2 number of roundabouts per person, bro. I don't know who's calculated that, who's done the research necessary, who's invested time. But you know, happy for them. It's great. Good stuff. Good facts.
We are now approaching Postman. Please mind the gap when leaving the train and step onto the platform before removing heavy luggage and pushchairs. Whilst at the station,
You know what,
if
Nabil?
you see something that doesn't look right, speak to our
I wouldn't.
or
I
text
can't
the British
comfortably
Transport
invest, like, gamble my money in it not being him himself. That's the thing. It's just a very ASR thing. I don't know, ASR. It sounds to me like somebody very passionate about roundabouts. Are you very passionate about roundabouts? There was an Instagram page that used to show up last year, I think, or the year before. It was a real account. It was a kid. I say a kid. He was maybe like early teens or yeah, about early teens. It was a guy, and his like thing. You know how we like trains or buses or whatever. His thing was you know like guards on the side of like a highway, like like the metal guards. I kid you not, he would go around basically taking pictures of all of them and like saying like then I don't know whether it was the name of them, the name of the metal that was used, but he would go around to like he'd be on the side of a highway and he'd take pictures of like the guards, the metal guards, like the railings. And I'm all for people doing their own thing and having their own hobbies. I love that. But I must say, it's probably one of the most the oddest one I've seen. Galvanized steel beams. I just can't prove it yet. No, ASR. Look, I genuinely, I'm grateful for your fact. It's interesting, right? When am I ever gonna hear that again? Anyone that's currently here on stream will never come across the fact that you've given us again in our lives. Whether we die tonight, whether we die 600 years from now, we will never come across that fact again. So what you've done there is a once in a lifetime thing, and I'm grateful for that. However, you know, one must question the sanity of. Listen, take it like this, right? Every genius is not of a sane mind according to social norms. You know, you look at Einstein, you can look at Newton, whoever you want to take, Darwin, you know, agree or disagree with their theories, you know, but they're in the history books forever, so take it as that, bro. I didn't say that. I didn't say that. It's Einstein. An Einstein of sorts, you know. He's, I'd say ASR's an Einstein of sorts. What means wise? What's Weinstein? That just sounds like a German person putting a twist on Einstein.
This is Tipton. Welcome aboard this West Midlands Railway service to Walsall. The next stop will be Dudley Port. Whilst at the station, if you see something that doesn't look right, speak to our team or text the British Transport Police on 61016.
Einstein, one stone. You know what? You know what? Should I have understood German? That was actually that's a good joke. That's a banger of a joke. I would have really enjoyed that. I can appreciate, you know me, I can appreciate a good joke, but I would have enjoyed that one.
Welcome aboard this West Midlands Railway service to Walsall. We'll be calling at Dudley Port.
Right, I'm gonna end it after this one.
Smethwick, Gold-
I intended to last until 9:30, but I'm not gonna lie, stream's kind of dead. She's kind of dead. Dinner's gonna get plated up soon. I'm gonna call it after this one, man.
Cambridge, Parkway. Prescott Station.
I can get to my scenarios early. And they already, bro. You know what, big man thing. You know what? Nah, I've started it. I don't want my time to be wasted.
Safety notices displayed throughout the train.
ASR, see London slang. See, it's how I know Nabil is actually from Hayes and Bushy. Oh snap! I laughed myself to a choke. So yeah, over here in London, bro. Wow, and I've run out of water.
We are now approaching Dudley
Oh snap, Dudley.
Port.
I'm gonna miss Dudley, bro. Hit the sand. The myth. The sand work. What we saying, boys? The sand work or not? What are we thinking? Is it effective? In London, when we say something's dead, it means that there's no life in it. You know, not that it's that the stream's gone down, but there's no life. You know, I'm voting a bill. I'll ban you, brother. You know, ASR, Nabil, you lot are carrying chat, and I appreciate you for it. You lot have got the energy. We'll see if I had like four more of you or 5 more of you, it'd be great. And I have no idea how many views I'm on. I could be on 100 views, but it feels dead. Bro, last time, bro, the Ready or Not stream, I peaked at 24, I think, 22 or 24. I had no idea. I don't know when it peaks. I don't know why it peaked, why it went that high. That's a record for me outside of GTA and outside of getting raided. Also, Nabil, do you understand that I'm gonna be like that guy you sent me one time who was like shouting for people to like he was banging out. I do a subathon, bro. It ends. It just ends. It starts and then ends an hour later, bro. I wouldn't be overwhelmed ASR. I've had streams like that before. Come on, bro. Many times, man. Don't do me dirty like that. I've had streams that's been popping. And it could just be like 6 people, but everyone's chatting. Everyone's involved in the conversation, you know. Like, I'm happy to take responsibility and do my part as the face and obviously the channel. But I need help, man. Help me, bro, please. Ends the same minute. 4 or 5 ASRs spreading, bro. Even if there was 4 or 5 ASRs spreading random facts, every fact is a conversation. Do you get it? I would respond to it, and all the others would respond to it. Then another ASR that posts a random fact, I respond to that. Everyone else responds. Do you get it? And it's just popping. It's just flowing. It's flowing. It's flowing. It's flowing. Don't worry, it will change soon. Things will change soon. Things will change soon. You trying to have the dubs in the bill? I'm not gonna lie, bro. You know, when it's one person spamming spamming dubs in the chat. It don't hit the same, bro. Like, I appreciate the effort. I appreciate you trying. You know, thank you. Absolutely, but sometimes you can make things worse when you're trying to make things better. You know. Considering bots, nah, I leave that for Tamil. Ooh, have you ever had a food called Tamil? It's a weird pronunciation, Tamil. But anyway, I heard the company behind them are invested into that. It's trying to start a chain. I'm not doing you dirty, bro, but
We are now approaching.
like, you tell me, bro. Is it better that one person alone spams dubs, or is it better that it doesn't happen at all?
If you see something that doesn't look right,
4 or 5 Simmer ambassadors. 4 or 5 Simmer ambassadors on a TSW. I would enjoy that. I think we could have some really good conversations. I'm not gonna lie. That would be cool. That would be cool. I'm down. I'd be 100% down for that. At low speeds, the physics feel weird. The train feels weird. I guess, yeah, the physics feel weird.
to Warsaw. The next stop will be Medic
Pardon me.
Bolton. Whilst at the station, if you see something that doesn't look right, speak to our team or
What do you mean if one ASR can find some random or small issue in TSW? I could bring on with how many exist in the game, unfortunately, I could bring a mole. Moles are the blind creatures that just dig like that. I could bring a mole. A mole would point out 6, at least 6. At least 6. Spain is pain. What do you say? What do you say in return to that, ASR? Germany is what? Spain is pain. Germany is. Germany is. I think that's one of the worst, worst situations, Nabil, I've heard of, like, that kind of thing. That's probably the worst. How long has it been now? Remind me.
welcome aboard West Midlands Railway service to Warsaw. You'll be calling at Medic
I mean, ASR, I think it's important to point stuff out like that. So,
Birmingham New Street.
you know, I think that kind of thing has more, probably has a bit more value than letting me know that France has 42,689 roundabouts. Cool fact, not useful. That one was useful, and it wasn't cool, but it was useful.
Please familiarise yourself
Ended up being more important, you know.
with displayed throughout the train.
27th of August. So we're coming up to 2 months, bro. 2 months. And this is a professional. It's a professional scene, you know.
Text the British Transport
Shh.
on 61016. We'll sort it. See it? Say it. Sorted.
Yeah, that's concerning.
We are now approaching Medic
Is it not being like chased up?
leaving the train. And
Is anyone doing anything about it? Like, is anyone trying to do anything about it?
whilst at the station, if you see something that doesn't look right, speak to our team or text the British Transport Police on 61016.
Is a leftist Catalan pro-independent independentist? Oh my days, what a mouthful. So what does that mean? ASR, is that good, bad? Why is it good? Why is it bad?
This is Medic Gold.
Each week.
Welcome
it's one thing for like the game itself to have its issues, right? As you know, as bad as those issues are. But oh man, like that's really, really, in my opinion, bro. That's so bad. Like jokes aside, man. For real, that's really bad. Really, really, really bad. Oh, my head's paining me. Ah, what goes up here?
For the 11:40,
What goes up here
West
then?
Midlands Railway service to Walsall, which is ready to leave.
Smethwick, they've properly modelled it and everything.
West Midlands Railway service to Walsall will be calling at Birmingham New Street.
It does give Edmund vibes, you know, I'll be honest. It actually does give Edmund vibes. That's crazy.
Prescott Stadium and Walsall.
I can imagine like a steam train just like zooming through.
Yourself with the safety notices displayed
It's like the highest rated politician in the whole of the UK with some Scottish independentist. Okay, fair enough. Okay, that's not great. I see the issue now.
Something that doesn't look right. Speak to staff.
Smethwick Roll Street doesn't have arrival time. None of these do, bro. I don't know if you've noticed.
16.
Well, I haven't seen the others. I've only just noticed it now. But if it said it, if it had it before,
now approaching Smethwick.
oh no, we're just approaching it now.
Please mind the gap
Did the others have it then? I haven't been paying attention to that.
before removing heavy luggage and pushchairs. Whilst at the station, if you
I've overdone it again.
doesn't look right, speak to our team or text the British Transport.
At least we're making it on the platform this time.
This is Smethwick Road Street. Welcome aboard West Midlands Railway service to Walsall,
I can't accelerate beyond 88%.
Birmingham New Street. Whilst
Not accelerate, but as in like,
if you see something that doesn't,
I could do that before.
speak to our team.
Is it locked?
Text the British Transport.
Is that like prototypical? Sammy said that the Crewe Motorfest updates, the Summit stuff updates, like, what did he say, like 9 a.m., right? But the Summit ends at like 3 a.m. It says ends in, and then the time that it ends in, UK time, is 3 a.m. I can't get past 88%. Have I done something wrong here? On my keyboard? I can't get past 88%. I don't know if I've done something wrong without knowing.
Walsall will be calling at Birmingham New Street, Dubston,
What's this little button on the red?
Wood, Perry Bar, Hampstead, Cambridge Parkway, Prescott Stadium, and Walsall.
Hello? Oh, I'm in neutral. Huh?
Please familiarise yourself with the safety notice.
I guess when I pressed down on the D-pad, it didn't register that I was holding square at the same time. Interesting. Oh, the brakes are stuck. Why are the brakes stuck? I'm in forward now.
Doesn't look right. Speak to staff or text the British Transport Police on 61016. We'll sort it. See it? Say it.
Okay, brake demand is off. What's the problem, mate? Why is the sanding light flashing? Bro, stop sanding, bro. Why is it still sanding? The sanding light is still flashing on. The brake don't release. Alright, bro. The sanding is still bugging out. Close MCB. Where's the MCB? I don't even know where it is, bro. Sanding is not gonna have its own one, I don't think. Yellow thing next to the speedo. You think that was it? It's up. But it's the fact that the brakes are it's stuck at 88% again. Okay, that's just a neutral thing. No, it hasn't fixed it. And the sanding light is bugging out. I've reset the train. If I can be proven wrong, that would be great. But I think this is a bug. I think we have been forced to come to a stop. I was sanding, and sanding seems to have caused the train to bug out. Can't even hear it. Some trains you can at least hear it. Can't even hear it on this one. So it illuminates when you like use it. But then of its own accord, it would just be like tweaking out. It's off now. I mean, from the time I reset the train and it's not working as it should, I mean, it's pretty self-explanatory there that it's a core issue. Yeah, God mode, I could have just... We're one stop away, by the way, from Birmingham New Street. I could have just skipped the next objective and then finished. I don't think there's anything I can do. Call it a day. Okay, so PBC is on off, yeah? Yeah, the pneumatic brakes are applied and the dynamic brakes are applied. You might as well slap on the parking brakes as well, bro, to be honest. Brake test. Start brake test. Brake test active. Train brake lever activate 100% brake force. I've activated 100% brake force. The brake hold was on. That little red button that I kept trying to press, that I couldn't press with my mouse, I managed to do it with my controller. Okay, but you have to hold it though for it to work. So it couldn't have been that. Yeah, nah, we're done. Just try and stream. Even, bro, even you, a time comes when you're no longer around for those streams and you want me to do one. Please, man, do one. That was a shame. But I think for the state That train sim mode is in and has been in for the past 5 years, I think now. 4 years, 4 or 5 years. I think that is a metaphor. So yeah, that's a shame. But I guess that, I mean, the stream as a whole, I hope has given you some sort of guidance and direction in terms of whether you should buy it or not. What do I mean? Well, in my just chatting streams, whether it's because of the time or what, you'll be the only one there, but then you'll leave as well, and then I'll be left there by myself. This happened to you back in West Coast Mainland. I mean, the train's been buggy, ASI. It's not a new thing. The train's been buggy. Yeah, you did, Nabil. Gracias. You stay here until 3 a.m. Yeah, okay. Alright, bro. Alright, bro. Looking for who to raid. So raid someone German for Nabil. Now let me read this guy. Oh, he's also happens to be German. Well, he's got a camera on at least. He's only got one person watching, which I assume is him himself. Yeah, man, show him some love, man. Gonna raid him with like 2 people, but you know what? Let's go. You guys are kings. Oh, 3. Shout out to you guys, man. I'll see you guys tomorrow, I think. Am I streaming tomorrow? I should be, isn't it? I don't know what I'm streaming tomorrow. Maybe some OTSW6, I think. I don't remember. I need to check. But anyway, check the Discord for the schedule. I'll see you guys then. Have a lovely rest of your evening. Take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. Stay safe. Health is wealth. Jesus Christ loves you all. And until the next one. Peace out.